everyone, welcome to the channel Academy of Fine Learning. In this particular video tutorial, we'll learn about the Java garbage collection. So what do you mean by garbage? You should supposed to know first, correct? In Java, a garbage means unreferenced objects. That is when an object which will go out of the scope, that is the object will be no more required by any of the Java code of a particular project, then that object will become unreferenced and it will be known as the garbage. Now this object should be removed from the computer's memory, from computer's RAM. Otherwise, it will significantly used for decreasing the performance of your computing system. So this garbage collection will be automatically taken care by the Java compiler JVM, and it is a process of reclaiming the runtime's unused memory automatically. In other words, it is a way to destroy the unused objects. So whenever the object will go out of the scope, that object should be removed from the computer's memory. For that, you know that you used to use free function in C, correct? The free function was used in C to deallocate the memory which was being used by a pointers or by some other methods. Similarly, in C++, we used to use the delete. The delete is used by the C++ programming language to do the same thing. But in Java, even if you don't do the garbage collection, although we have the methods available in Java also for garbage collection, we'll see it very soon. But in case if you don't do the garbage collection, Java virtual machine will automatically do the garbage collection after a certain time when an object will go out of scope. Yes. So in this way, by supporting the garbage collection automatic process of the garbage collection, Java provides better memory management. So what is the advantages of garbage collection? It makes Java memory efficient because garbage collector removes the unreferenced objects from the heap memory, because objects memory will be stored into the heap, right? That will be automatically removed by the Java garbage collector. In this way, it will make Java more efficient in terms of the memory and its use. The second point is, as I told, it is automatically done by the garbage collector, a part of the JVM. So you don't need to make extra efforts. The question is that how an object can be unreferenced. I'm telling that an object will go unreferenced, right? So how an object can go unreferenced? There are many ways. These three ways are most common. When we null some reference, that reference will become of no use, so it will go out of scope. The example is provided over here. See that one object we have created of the class employee. Suppose there is a class employee and you have created an object. The name of the object is E. Now if you refer E is equals to null, then E is no more used by any other part of the program because it is having the value of null now. So now E has become what? Becomes what? Unreferenced. Similarly, by assigning a reference to the another object. See here the example. By assigning a reference to another, here there are two objects, E1 and E2. Both are the objects of the class employee. Correct? Now if we refer E1 is equals to E2, it means the content of E2 has been assigned to the object E1, correct? That is the object of E2, the object values and the methods and the variables, static variable, non-static variable, whatever is there in the object E2 will be assigned to the object E1. So the first object referenced by E1 is available for garbage collection, correct? So E2 will be gone for the garbage collector. That is the second way of making an object unreferenced. The third way is that by anonymous object. Third example, and the last example is by anonymous object. Suppose you are creating an object of the class employee on the fly in this way, new employee, without giving a name of the object. So after the object will go out of the scope, it should supposed to be what? Unreferenced, correct? So the memory which will be allocated by these objects should be removed, right? For that, Java have GC method, garbage collector method. It is called automatically. However, you can call yourself also. We have two methods for dealing with the entire concept of garbage collector. One is the finalize method, and most importantly, we have the GC method. The finalize method is invoked each time before before an object is garbage collected. This method can be used to perform cleaning process. I'll show you how. Suppose if you need something to be cleaned up before the object goes out of the scope and you remove the object from the memory, you want to print something in the output screen, or you want to close some read or write process or some buffer which have used for reading or writing through this object. You want to close these files or the buffers. For that, all those cleaning processes can be done inside the finalize method. You have to override the finalize method for that in your program. Yes, this is defined into the default package java.lang and in the class object. It is available to each and every program. You no need to import any package for that. Name of the method is protected void finalize. And we have the GC method, garbage collector method. GC stands for garbage collector. The GC method is used to invoke the garbage collector to perform the cleanup processing. The garbage collector is found in system and runtime classes. It's also available because in java.lang system class is available, correct? That's why we get system.out.println, correct? We can use without importing any package, because in the by default package java.lang this system class is available. So definitely GC is also available. GC method is also available in each and every Java program. You no need to import any package. Now we'll see executing this particular program. Yes, I'll just copy this program and execute in front of you and then explain the code. Sorry, one line is left. I'll copy it. I'll go to this particular, Now see here. Now we are using this online tutorial, online compiler, Java online compiler provided by Tutorials Point. Now we have the hello world class. Inside there we have overridden the method finalize. You should make as public void finalize, correct? Now inside whatever you will write or whatever you will do, that will be executed before the object will go out of the scope and it will be removed from the memory. So just before removing the object from the memory, the finalize will be called, and these lines of the code will be executed automatically. So here we have created two objects in line number 7 and 8, S1 and S2. For the class hello world, we have created the object S1 and S2. Now S1 is set as null and S2 is also set as null. So it has gone unreferenced now. S1 and S2 objects has gone unreferenced, correct? So now we'll call system.gc. See that we are not calling s1.gc. We are just writing system.gc because gc is the garbage collector method which is available by default in the system class, which is available in the default package java.lang. So you have this gc is a static method. So you can just provide the name of the class dot name of the method. So whenever this object will go out of the scope by unreferenced, by providing the value here you are doing it equals to null, automatically this line will be called. GC will be called, correct? Whenever GC will call, it will call immediately this finalize method and this particular code will be executed. So twice it will print into the output screen, object is garbage collected. See, or object is garbage collected is displaying. To display twice. So in this particular example, it's displaying a single time. If you execute in your system, you can see that it may execute once in the single time it will be displayed, or it may display you twice. The most probable chance is that in your turn it may be displayed it twice. Yes, so this is the basic of garbage in Java. I hope that this concept is clear to you. This note you will get, this PDF note you will get into my description of the video. Please subscribe and like my videos. Thank you very much.